Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for everyone's favorite day of the week, the Random Run Day Challenge Day here on the channel. Thank you all very much. We did have another video crossing 2,500 likes here for the like streak, now putting us one away. We're in striking distance. If this video gets it, we'll be doing it for Wacky Wednesday, so I'm hoping that we get there. Let's hope. I'm crossing my fingers. No meme of the day here because we got to get to the randomizer. No delays. Oh boy. Now, again, as I was saying yesterday, I'm fully expecting and ready to pay for all the sort of soft challenges we got. And I will say this, if something appears too easy, I am going to re-roll this time. Just letting you all know. So, here we go. Let's see who we got going on today. It's going to be Tainted Bethany, Blue Baby, and Active Only Run. And we must go Devil Deals here. Tainted Bethany's active only to Blue Baby. Active only run. What is this one? Skip every passive and you can only pick up active items and trinkets only. What? What? Skip every passive. You can pick up active items and trinkets only. House rules. There are no house rules. It's just that. Wow. Okay. Well, playing as Tainted Bethany, which is not one of my favorite characters, also a character that you rarely ever see me play. And we can only use active items, but obviously we start off with Let Me Get Down. We have to go to Blue Baby, which, you know, is easier than usual, but I mean, it's still end game boss. Tango Charlie Delta Yankee 4 Lima Yankee 2. We got Let Me Get Down. I'm just gonna start using it right away, because man, so we are not allowed to take any passive items, period. Only active items or trinkets. That's gonna be rough. Now I am happy that of course we did roll Tainted Bethany here, so at least we have some kind of active item, even if it is Let Me Get Down, and Let Me Get Down can produce pretty devastating effects. But the nice thing about Tainted Bethany is that she operates off of red hearts instead of regular Bethany, who operates off of soul hearts. And if you don't know what her passive is, basically she cannot get red heart HP, period. All red hearts that drop will go into that little counter that you see below, our key counter over there on the left-hand side. This one right there. And for the entire run, as long as you have red hearts in that counter, you can use them to charge up your active items, including her passive active item, which in this case is Lemedriton. I'm hoping that we also get lucky and just get a good spacebar item, and yeah, we wouldn't take Little Chub anyway. So, oh man, this worries me a little bit here. Not having any passive items at all means that we cannot get any boss items. Oh, but Red Candle though. If we can get Red Candle, we're laughing. We're golden. But we have absolutely no money. Oh, sorry, we have 1 cent. We need 14 cents to make this happen. And the likelihood of that happening is very low. Unless we get a bomb, we have a chance of getting it. I mean, there's 8 cents in here, but we don't have that many bombs. And Let Me Get Down cannot give you something like the quarter or the coupon or anything like that. So, I mean, this is hard-coded for us to succeed here if we can get Red Candle. But again, that requires us getting a bomb. At this point, it's only a bomb that can help us at this point. And, yeah, unless we could get Pageant Boy. Oh, no, we can't take Pageant Boy. Oh, my God. This is going to be rough. Get Blood Bombs. Wait a second. We get Blood Bombs now. Now, Blood Bombs do take from Isaac's HP, so we're going to have to use a half Soul Heart to do it. That's assuming that Ragman doesn't destroy the Blood Bombs Wisp that we just got from Let Me Get Down. I cannot believe that we have a chance here of getting this. Look at that Betrayal going off here thanks to Let Me Get Down. So we get Blood Bombs here, which means that we can drop a bomb on the... Where's he going? Oh, he got hit by the other spider. Dude, Betrayal is doing it for us here. So we can use a blood bomb on our donation machine. if and only if the Wisp survives this fight, which we were looking good until I'm trying to save our Wisp. Reason why I don't like Let Me Get Down is, well, because the Wisps are way too they are too fragile. I'm trying to collect myself here to figure out what we're going to do. Okay, so oh wait, it uses the red hearts. It doesn't use her HP on Tainted Bethany. Okay, so we can absolutely get Red Candle now. Yeah, it doesn't use the soul hearts. It uses the red hearts. So we are able to do this. Holy, now that's huge. Wow, Let Me Get Down absolutely destroyed it for us here. Now, just because we got Red Candle, this is not the end-all be-all. But it definitely helps out a lot. Remember, we still got to go through this entire thing with base stats. And yeah, I am going to get all the money I can because the shop is going to be very important. But we can breathe a little sigh of relief here that at least we got an item that is going to help us out immediately and is a boss killer. We're going through all of our red hearts here, but that's okay because it's, I mean, red hearts are red hearts. We can get more. We could try to take pills here, but I'm going to thank my lucky stars and just go with what we got right now. Now, another sort of compounding issue here is the fact that because we're going to be, what is this? Okay, well, there goes our butt bombs. Our blood bag. Or no, we still have our blood bag. Blood bombs. We don't have our betrayal. Another compounding issue here is the fact that we have only soul hearts to go from. And for those of you who know, you know that, well, soul hearts are way more rare to come by than regular red hearts. So hoping that we get some help there. If we end up getting if we get a soul heart generator, that'd be great. I would not turn it down, but having Red Candle here is also pretty big because it is a boss killing item, and it'll help our clear speed a whole lot. And also just keep us safe. We can also remove projectiles. Of course, there's also the very fun additions of Red Candle buffing mobs, certain mobs like Claudies and Leapers and stuff. Guess I am doing this the long way here, but kind of have to. We gotta not take pretty much any damage at all. And with Soul Hearts, every hit is pretty much permanent. So now remember, we can go into the Devil Deal. There are some active items that I wouldn't mind taking. Satanic Bible would definitely be one of those. Yeah, and we cannot use Red Candle here against the Claudies. Money's still going to be very important, though, because we can go into shops. We can go buy Soul Hearts, I hope, anyway. We're going to be looking for Hierophant cards, that sort of stuff. I think Get Down's ready to go here. And we get Contagion, okay. Well, at least we found the we found the item room. Still looking for the Tienda, though. And this is a bad timing for Curse of the Lost. Now, will I actually go in? Oh my gosh, Contagion going ham. Will I actually go into the Devil Deal? There's a chance that there could be some Soul Hearts in there. You know, we could potentially get something like Sulfur. Sulfur wouldn't be terrible, although we wouldn't be able to use it in every single room, obviously, but we can use it for bosses. But honestly, I think that Red Candle is just better here. Other than possibly getting a Soul Heart generator, I think Red Candle is going to have to be, unless we can get Blue Candle. Blue Candle is way better than Red Candle. But for what it is, Red Candle saves us a lot of struggle here in this run for this challenge. Got a reverse Hermit card, which will make it basically turns all item pedestals into money and everything on the ground into money as well. Agent going ham there again. But I have hope. I have hope that we're going to be able to get through this with just base stats and nothing else. Bethany, thankfully, she has a decent tears rate. Just one big One big giant dead end. So I'm pretty sure I've gone in every single room here, game. At least I thought I did. And we're back to this room here. Unless I missed something. Okay. So I guess I didn't go over here. I swore I did though. Didn't. There we go. Contagion. At least gained the poison there. It didn't actually catch the leapers on fire. They were already on fire. Oh man. Super Candle I would absolutely love here, but of course we could always get a good trinket as well. A holy card wouldn't be that bad for defense. Just have the holy mantle queued up. I love how red candle just detonates contagion essentially. We are going to get another charge on Let Me Get Down before we get to the boss here. It's going to be Luna. Nice contagion proc there on old Dookie. There we go. We have to go Devil Deals, and yep. Well, I can use the reverse hermit card, get some money here. And let's go back and see if we can roll for something a little bit better. Yeah, I'll pass on the holy card. Okay. I believe this is maybe the first time we've gotten Tainted Bethany for a challenge run here. I know that we played Bethany. I don't know about Tainted Bethany. See, the red hearts count as 2 hearts on the Bethany counter. We lost blood bombs, but we still have Contagion and we still have Luna, which is great because Luna will actually give us a half soul heart every secret room we go into, and it also spawns a second secret room, and it also gives us a tears up for the floor. So that's pretty handy. And I got to say that Lemegeton is definitely the hard counter to this challenge. But at the same time, remember how fragile the wisps can be. They can be very fleeting. A nice little tears up here. It's weird to see the stats move, but yeah, I'll take it. Get ourselves a Yave here, and yep. No reason for us to go into the secret room, or into the curse room. I mean, there's all the reasons to go in the secret room. So Contagion getting a little whiff of the leaper there, the trite. Just group them all up, and then Contagion just lets him kind of do his thing. So really, we just want soul hearts. And the only active item I would take at this point, coming from the shop, would be blue candle. See, I thought about coupon too, man, because if we end up finding a devil deal that we can actually take, we could take it. But red candle is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. The double luck upgrade, which is great. Another one that we could and should probably consider is Mom's Box. Spawning trinkets that could help us out. We could just power this with the power of Let Me Get Down. Get Steam Sale. We can power this with the combined power of Let Me Get Down and Red Candle. Or not Red Candle, sorry, Mom's Box with the trinkets. Secret room should be here. I just want the half soul heart and the tears upgrade. That's it. Other secret room cannot be there because there's a skinny room next to it. So there's no real reason for us to go in this room. We know the boss is not going to be in there, so. Decided to go for the wall banger instead of the spiders here because I don't want to get hit by the duplicates that spawn from the green champion. Go. You know, try to time Contagion there, and it worked out pretty well. Burnt Penny. Burnt Penny would give us bombs that we could get, coins. I'd like to see what this tarot card is. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Not worth it. Go, just roasting Frail here. Self-Contagion. I don't know what else we lost, though. Oh, we lost Luna. That's what I was saying. This, you know, this build, even though we do have Let Me Get Down, it's those passives that we get from it are not not permanent by any stretch of the imagination. And then something else you have to consider is that, remember, we're going to be taking full hearts of damage going on into the late game. So, you know, we're going to need to get some help, either from Let Me Get Down or a better spacebar item, or a really, really, really good trinket. Pageant Boy, but we can't take it because it's passive. Go. Gotta get a couple of them, and then we can just work our way down the line here. Pause wouldn't be that beneficial, I don't think. I was waiting for that. Hey, more money. Money's looking pretty good for us right now. I like having a little bit of a drip feed of a bomb here and there. It's helpful. Teratoma should be taken out by Contagion here. Except we just triggered it on that grub, so dummy me. I also have to be very careful not to accidentally use Red Candle back to back. Because of the way that Tainted Bethany's passive works, that is possible as long as we have a heart in the bank, which we technically do, so gotta make sure we wait for that full charge click over on Red Candle before trying to use it. D8's not going to work for us. I don't even take the D8 on a regular run, so I ain't going to be taking it on no challenge run, especially one that we can't have any passives. There we go. Contagion just working it, man. Get Virgo. Okay, so Virgo gives us a chance to take pills. Now's the time to look for him, and I think there is a pill in that other room. This could potentially be pretty big for us here if we can get a nice just a nice stat up. That's all I want. I'm not trying to be greedy. Just a nice solid stat up here. Got a golden chest as well. I don't mind using the bombs and keys here. We have not unlimited bombs, but virtually unlimited bombs. I accidentally used Let Me Get Down. And look at that. We get school bag. So now we have a chance. Now we have a second slot for our spacebar item. We can carry 2 active slots. Actually, no. We can't. We can't. Take that back. Hang on. My bad. Hey, look, I recognized it immediately. Don't you start yelling at me in the comments. I don't want to see any of that. I caught it. Don't worry. We cannot take school bag because it's a passive item. I was about to say that would be amazing here if we could take school bag, but remember you got to remember this thing, and I think that people again, some people just tend to forget conveniently that I have to unlearn and untrain myself to do these challenge runs sometimes, just out of the sheer force of habit of playing this game for so long. You're gonna screw up from time to time. At the end of the day, also, it's not that serious. Like, we're having fun here. These challenges with this Invicta randomizer are a lot of fun. People enjoy watching them, and I enjoy doing them. So just keep that in mind. Do we still have Virgo? We do still have Virgo. Telepills, yeah. Let's not do that, Telepills. How about that? I know some people get bent out of shape because I sometimes just forget the rule, or just go into autopilot mode and kind of kind of violate the rules a little bit. Sometimes I try to catch myself the best I can. But I'm only human. I'm only human trying to play a game that I played forever and ever and ever. We lost something. We still have Virgo, which is the only thing I care about. Honestly, my reflection is not bad either here. I have Steam sale as well, so I don't remember what the other item that we had was. Petrified Poop is not terrible, but that would give us a chance to get a lot of hearts and a lot of soul hearts. So maybe we go Petrified Poop here. Okay, Peep is not who I wanted to see. A yellow champion Peep. He's not the worst boss, of course, but he's kind of annoying. He likes to schmoove. See, I used it too early there. Just used one of our hearts. Gotta wait for the click. I don't know if we're forbidden to go into angel deals. Let me double check on this. It just says accept devil deals. We can check angel deals to see if there's at least a some HP in here, and there's not. Okay. We're making it. Slowly but surely we're making it. We need to get a couple better shops though. Where's the maze? Already missing contagion. Sulfuric acid, okay. We also get a justice card here, which I'm just going to go ahead and use because it's a charge on the hearts. Excuse me? Now, it's not surprising that we got an angel deal because obviously we don't have a devil deal precedent, so. Okay. Just like that, we're back down to 5.5 soul hearts, and that's what I'm saying. Even though we've got a really good item here to help us with this challenge, you need to drill it into your noggin. We are still on base stats. Book of Secrets is not terrible. Having mapping is great, but after seeing what just happened there with the last. Just lost my reflection. Hoping that we can keep Virgo at least, but we got some grade A gourmet BS going on right here in this room with these ricochets. This room still is not done. Yeah, now the full horror of our predicament comes into full view here with these stats. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Even though the early game on this challenge is going to be kind of a breeze with Let Me Get Down, we're still not able to beat things very well. Book of Secrets, we can use it here just to help us know exactly where we need to not go, and we happen to go in the worst possible direction, so here's for that. Did everything possible to make sure I got hit by that shot. All right, we need a short up here. I'm starting to get a little tilted already. Those troll bombs sent me, man. I could skip this here with sulfuric acid, but I'm just kind of mad. It would be nice to see some kind of poop pile somewhere. Give us a chance to get some red hearts to power Let Me Get Down. Mom's Lipstick, which is gives a nice range upgrade. And what I'm really waiting for is Libra to show up. If you don't know, by the way, if I didn't explain it already, which I probably didn't, Lemegeton, or our active passive item that we have on Bethany, it will give us a random item as a wisp. And as long as we have that wisp, it will allow us to keep it. For whatever tier effect, for better or for worse. Sometimes Let Me Get Down can be kind of dangerous sometimes. If you get something like Ipecac, when you don't have the stats for it, or Explosion Immunity, it can be real rough. But then there's other times where if the game is just not giving you anything, it can provide you with some good eats. Lover's card. No, there's nothing that we can benefit from that. We still have Virgo somehow, and I'm really hoping that the shop is over here, but of course it's not. Yeah, so I skipped out of there with sulfuric acid. We're just going to have to start doing that. Really trying hard not to lose Virgo if we can at least get to the shop. This damage is quite pathetic. I don't know what it is. It feels like Red Candle's damage has been nerfed. Doesn't it feel like that? Like I could have sworn we'd be able to one-shot these things pretty easily, actually. Virgo's still alive. I don't know how. Found the item room here, and yep. No double tinted rocks. No any tinted rocks, by the way. And this is what I was talking about earlier. You know, our HP is very, very, very finite, with it being based on solely soul hearts. Do a little bit of a curve action there. Come on, Virgo. Get Serpent's Kiss. We got a Tears Up, though, from that random pill. And we get the Devil card, which is a damage up, obviously. Man, I was really hoping we were going to find some pills in there. Yeah, well, sulfuric acid, while we still have it, we need to make sure that we're blowing up every possible destructible thing that could give us some HP here. Serpent's Kiss is definitely possibly huge if we get more egglets and we can somehow manage to deal the contact damage without losing the Serpent's Kiss wisp. That would be perfect. But the likelihood of that happening without having flying is, or the Book of Shadows or some kind of invincibility, is very, very, very low. Still have the only two wisps that I care about right now. Getting real sick of these bombs, game. Now, if we end up finding some just regular black flies, the ones that do not attack you, and nor do they cause contact damage with you, that could be another source of soul hearts here. But we can't go in the curse room. We don't have enough HP. We don't have polar invincibility. We also don't know where the item room or the secret room is. Oh, no, we've already been there. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Definitely not the time for us to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 XL rooms, by the way. I've matched the mosh pit poster in the Discord, who who said that they also got 6XL rooms the other day. Looking for tinted rocks here. I don't see any. We could be in a situation where we need to look for a crawl space, possibly. Oh yeah, we don't have sulfuric gas anymore. It's not the mob that I wanted to see. Of course, I never like to see infamy mobs anyway, but... It's poisoned there by Serpent's Kiss. Oh, come on. Thank you. Looking for tinted rocks in here. I'm not seeing any. We have 9 bombs. Bombs are going to start being pretty big for us as well. With the analog stick, which is going to give us a tears up. I almost have to use the devil card here against bloat. Analog stick does give us the tears up, like I said, and allows us to shoot a diagonal angle. This is not a boss you want to be sitting parallel to, obviously. I mean, I guess I should be thankful it's not green bloat, but bloat's still bloat. So very dangerous with just base stats. Well, almost base stats anyway. And see how he's sliding. You cannot let him do that. Oh boy. This is rough. What was the tarot card in there? Emperor card would be the only thing well, there's a couple things I'd replace this devil card with, but Emperor card would be amazing. If we can manage to get to the chest. I'm worried about just getting there because it's only going to get more difficult from here. What was this? Oh yeah, it was the Lover's card. Yeah, we can't do that. Nope. That would be very, very, very bad. So we only get one more shop to do anything with here, and we still have Serpent's Kiss and Virgo. We just need the game just a little bit of help. And Curse the Blind. Someone came by the stream the other day, said, after watching me play live, and they said, you know, Sinvicta really does play on max level difficulty compared to other streamers and YouTubers who play this game with the incredible amount of Sinvicta luck that I've got to deal with. Yeah. I mean, playing any game with Sinvicta luck, especially Isaac, is you're playing on the real hard mode. And Curse the Blind on this floor is not necessarily as bad as it would be on normally, but it's still annoying because if there was an active item that could help us on this floor, we now have no idea. We would not have the foggiest. Our clear speed is so low right now that we really cannot. We have no choice but to just crawl through this one at a time and try to protect these wisps as best as I can. The Eternal Heart doesn't do anything for us, but we can take it. Actually, it does give us a Soul Heart, I believe. Again, we can't take it, so we got Skinny on Mushroom, which kills our damage, but at least gives us a little bit of tears ups. Trying my best to preserve our wisps. Movement speed is also very much appreciated. Now, another thing that you have to be wary of with the wisps from Let Me Get Down is that they do deal contact damage. So if you've got enemies like bomb flies, for example, that are just bouncing around everywhere, they can pose a threat. Vested. What is this? Reverse death card, which doesn't really help us. And again, I cannot take this because if it's a passive item, I mean, I guess I technically could. Since I'm playing on PC, obviously I can remove it with a console, but there's not an active item in here that I would want at this point. Ace of Hearts. Now, Ace of Hearts could be huge. That could be big for us. If we find a room with a bunch of enemies, we could potentially super mega ultra power. Let me get down here. And they just sniped our Skinny on Mushroom. We got to enjoy it for one whole room. Yep. That's what they do. So there goes Virgo, and now we are stuck with Serpent's Kiss, which we still have not been able to utilize yet. And Analog Stick. Like I said, it's only going to get worse from here. Yep, and there goes Virgo. Now, if you're like me and you wonder how does fire bounce off of walls, then yes. The answer is yes. I'd like to know that too. And I'm holding on to this Ace of Hearts, full knowing that I'm probably going to need it in the womb if we get there. Because you know we're going to get that really big... we're going to get that really big room with all the flies and stuff. Which would be, I mean, hey, I welcome it. I'm hoping that we get a big room that has a bunch of mobs. We can either get Soul Hearts or Eternal Hearts or Red Hearts from the Ace of Hearts. So, Stars card, which could be useful for teleport meta, but right now we're not really worried about that. Right now, we're just trying to survive. Protect ourselves with Red Candle and try to preserve Serpent's Kiss the best we can on base movement speed and pretty much base stats for everything except our tears rate. BFFs, it's gonna go ahead and do nothing for us. We can use the Stars card to get out of the mom fight when we're done. But we don't know how much further this level extends, and we know that we can't take the item in there anyway, so we'd only really be doing it to clear rooms. To make ourselves clear more rooms, I mean. Yeah, now the brutality of this challenge is on full effect here, full show. There's no way that Serpent's Kiss survives this. No way. Take BFFs. Don't take my Serpent's Kiss. And it's gone. Blue Mom is quite possibly the worst mom that we could have faced with these stats and this build, which I say build loosely, of course. It's just the longer you stay in a room, man, it's just a matter of time before you get hit. And when you got to do all this stuff with no stats, it means that every single room gets about 10 times longer, I should say, for encounter time, and that's just more opportunity for the game to hit you with one of a myriad of different attacks. We get one of our soul hearts back. We're gonna get another soul heart thanks to the Eternal Heart, but yeah, this is real bad, and we don't even have any let me get down wisps, so red alert. I mean, we have not seen any tinted rocks, Hierophant cards, crawl spaces, any active item that gives us a soul heart. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let me get rid of this doppelganger. And at this point, I think what we need to do is just use the hearts that we get and we need to supercharge Lemedgeton immediately and not try to bank him, because I'm going to keep accidentally wasting him on our red candle uses. It's just going to happen. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna send it. A Ghost Baby, okay. Charge Key gave us another one. We get more options. Another very not useful item here for us. But Ghost Baby at least gives us a little bit of extra damage, right? And it's in these situations that you gotta put everything into perspective, and you've gotta win. Yeah, that's how physics works, game. You gotta put everything in perspective and just win one room at a time. That's all you can do. And hold on for dear life. Just imagine where this run would be if we didn't have red candle. That's all I'm saying. That play that we had to make on the first floor was absolutely necessary. And even then, it may still not be enough to save us from dying here. Right now, I'm less than hopeful. But I'm not going to give up. Never do. Never have. Never will. This is that bill that was due that we were talking about, and it sure as hell feels like it. The Bone Heart's going to protect us for a single shot, and this might be the room. Nope, it's not. But we may end up having to use it here with all these burning Claudies that we're about to make. Of course, we could just not use the red candle too, so I think we're going to have to do that. The last thing we want to do is just buff Claudies. But this Ace of Hearts is extremely important now. And we just got to wait for the right moment in the right room to use it in. Is the reason why I'm still holding on to it. And I'm almost praying that we get that that big room that has a bunch of flies in it. Or any of the big rooms that have lots of mobs. That's all we're looking for. Or even an egglet room would be fine. We just need to make sure we burst them before popping the Ace of Hearts. That's a little bit harder to pull off, though, obviously. Gonna go ahead and use Let Me Get Down. We get Sackhead, which, again, is not going to help us out. This room is terrible. Lost Ghost Baby, which I don't think anyone's going to cry about. Tempted to use it in here. You have no idea how hard it is to dodge in close quarters here with 1.0 movement speed. Sackhead gives us no hearts. We weren't going to have the DPS to beat the hand down there for a second. Just a little bit of help game. I mean, a random soul heart. Tinted rock. Anything like that would be greatly appreciated. But we already know you're not going to do that. Backhead again. There is a tinted rock in here. Okay, so step 1 complete. Now we just gotta see if it gives us a tinted rock. Or a soul heart. It did, and gave us our bomb back as well. I'm gonna use Let Me Get Down again, because again, we just need to keep giga pumping this and we get I mean, it is going to make us deal more damage. That's what I will say. We just got to be careful. Because it's very easily an item that could kill us. Okay. Curved Horn is going to give us damage. That's nice. And, hold on to your butts. Now, if we got the more options that gives us the ability to have an extra boss item, that'd be great. I don't know if that's the options that we have right now. I can only be hopeful. Say Dr. Fetus absolutely shreds Skull-X. So it's not the options that we have that we wanted. Ooh, man. If we had more HP, dude. If we had more HP, Sulfur would be it, but we just cannot afford to do it. It's just... we just can't. We just cannot do it. And that really stings. On to the next. Okay, second chance here. There's a big room below us. This is a greed fight. I'm actually starting to get a little attached to Dr. Fetus here. This could be a room that we could use this Ace of Hearts in. Let's see what's in this big room first. Yeah, this is not the room. We gotta kill the little enemies first here before we worry about Pin. Pin is not the threat here. It's all the needles. There we go. The random soul heart. We'll take it. Let Me Get Down's ready to go. We're gonna use it again. Mom's key, which again is not going to do anything for us. Just an awful room for us trying to preserve our wisps. We might be able to get this heart out of here. Yep. And we could be checking for crawl spaces here. We probably should be. Yeah, you're seeing full min-max Victor right now. This is taking us way out of our usual comfort zone here, obviously. But that's what the challenge runs are for. That's why people enjoy watching them. That's why, you know, they're fun to do. Sometimes. Finger air quote fun. I mean, this one is fun, but it's not fun. I'm sure it's entertaining as hell to watch. I'll give it that. And the likelihood of us using the Ace of Hearts in this room, in the secret room here, is growing. Because that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 possible charges. Or, actually, no, it's 22 possible charges if they all roll full red hearts. They could also give us Eternal Hearts, which of course would be nice. Soul Hearts would be fine. So I don't want to accidentally use it yet, and I'm just gonna wait. But if we get a lot of stuff on the ground, or get an Emperor card, then obviously we're gonna rip it on this floor. Pretty much have to. Deep breaths, everybody. Took down one of our wisps. I don't know which one it was. Squeezy's gonna give us tears up, but unfortunately, it doesn't give us the associated soul hearts. Be nice. And we are just full clearing like a boss. We'll say, though, Dr. Fetus, I'll give credit where credit's due. Dr. Fetus is really helping us out right now. I don't know if we survive this floor without Dr. Fetus, or the last floor, to be honest. Okay, this is our chance here. This is our chance for the Ace of Hearts. It wasn't perfect, but it's what we needed. So we have tons and tons and tons of blood power now. And that's exactly the reason why we kept it. So now we have a choice. We can either just go full ham with Let Me Get Down, or be conservative with it until we absolutely need to use it. And I think that for a situation like this, where we are in sort of desperation mode, I think we have to take a measured approach to this. And say we're only going to full send Let Me Get Down on Isaac and or Blue Baby. Tower card's not going to do it. Although a tower card would be useful against Mom's Heart. And there's a black market. We actually skip Mom's Heart because that would be amazing. If it would take us down, not take us up. Man. Starter deck, or deck of cards wouldn't be bad, but deck of cards and car battery would be really nice, but we just can't, man. We've got to just be in it for the long haul here. There's no active item that I can think of that Judgment would give us that I care about. But we could get chests that could give us red hearts or soul hearts. And we got red hearts, okay. Full charge on Let Me Get Down. I am going to use Let Me Get Down twice here just so we can utilize this. We get BOGO bombs. Starter deck. Soul hearts here will be appreciated as well. Don't really need keys, to be honest. The soul heart there, nice. We still have Mom's key. We do still have Mom's key. I mean, the Judgment could pay out with the red heart as well. That one coming. We do need a couple keys, so I'm gonna stop there. Keybagger, yeah, there we go. Again, if we were to jump down there, that would take us to Shoal. It would not take us to Cathedral. I was really hoping we were gonna have a chance to skip there. I will use the tower card against Mom's Heart, though. We can definitely afford to take a hit, even though I don't want to. Up to 44 hearts here, which is good. Very good, actually. And a dead end. All right. Emperor card would make me very happy. We get a Fool card. And a Fool card. Possible red heart opportunity here. The chance for an Emperor card. A Temperance Machine. Judgment. Sun card. We still have starter deck, so we can hold on to 2 cards. We would have to use the Sun card either on the Cathedral or in the chest. I'm going to see if we can just quick rip the Tower card against Mom's Heart. Thank you. Now, it's pretty remarkable. I don't want to jinx myself, and I probably just did. It's pretty remarkable that we've gotten through most of these levels without taking any hits of damage from the enemy. And I can only attribute that just to good play. Just good, solid dodging. I mean, I'm fully locked in right now. This is what using my full power in the anime looks like here. Having to do this, and absolutely we're going to play this till at least we get 1 Soul Heart or several. I don't think there's a better trinket for us here than Curved Horn. Even Sigil of Baphomet, I don't think is good. It's obviously it's good, but we just need the stats. And there's no reason for us to hold on to any money at all. Now, another possibility is we could get, if we got Crystal Ball, that would make a very interesting conundrum. Having a Soul Heart generator and having full mapping, but not having the security of Red Candle, and then it comes down to how well can we protect our Dr. Fetus Wisp. I'm playing this to completion, one way or another. So while we're waiting for this to happen, we need to run through these scenarios here. If we get Crystal Ball, obviously we use Red Candle to beat Mom's Heart, and then we need to make a choice. Do we, or do we not, go for full mapping or just try to keep surviving the way we've been doing with Red Candle? Red Candle is still very important here. Now, there's also a little bit of a situation brewing here as well now. With us having the broken remote, that could potentially be our ticket home. Broken remote allows us to teleport every time we use our active item, which of course Red Candle doesn't have a cooldown. I mean, it does have a cooldown, but it's a rechargeable active item. And that could potentially save us from having to go through an entire map and cementing Teleport Meta's place in the extremely important Annals of Time here. Look at that. We get a Hierophant card as well. Gonna rip Tower card immediately. We missed the other Eye Laser. That's unfortunate. I don't know how that one managed to not get hit, but... Polar Invincibility is going to be instrumental in this. Thank God we don't have to fight a boss that made us go to Sheol. Okay, we took minimal damage in here. We can go back at those 2 Soul Hearts that we played for. We have the Hierophant card, the Sun card. Let me get down. We did keep our Dr. Fetus. And I think I am going to go for the Hail Mary here with Broken Remote and Red Candle, and we're just going to see where we land. Man, what a conclusion we're building up to here. I don't think we use the Sun card here, although it would prevent us from getting Curse of the Lost on the next floor, because I mean, it wouldn't prevent us, but if we save the Sun card for too long, the game sets us up for Curse of the Lost on the next floor, and then we've wasted it. But if Red Candle takes us to where we need to go, we don't have to worry about that. And yes, we don't have to worry about the cooldown of Red Candle if we don't use it. So we can freely teleport like this until we get to the boss room, or close to it. Super secret room pretty much tells me that we're close to Isaac. Maybe. Hard to tell. Gemini. Deeper sack. Would have been nice. I'm shocked it's not down there. Okay, Isaac is here. But we just bombed and lost. I'm an idiot. We just bombed and lost our Dr. Fetus now. And I accidentally used red candle. We go straight to Isaac. Okay. I need to drop Doctor's remote now. Okay, we're gonna still pick it up. But now we're in the long haul here against Isaac. And we're going to lose a lot of wisps. We were most likely going to lose Dr. Fetus regardless of whether or not we had it in here versus Isaac or not. I think that we don't, unless we get in extreme danger, we don't use Let Me Get Down and all of our hearts until we absolutely have to. We could save it for Blue Baby, but as you see here, this is going to be rough. I wish I could get closer for Gemini. We just simply can't. I know I have bombs too, but a little bit difficult to use when I'm trying to navigate, trying to use Gemini and also use Red Candle and also try not to get hit. There goes Gemini. And we've lost starter deck now. So now it's either the Hierophant card or the Sun card. And I don't think we need the Sun card. And there goes all of our wisps. So now it's just straight up, it's just a straight up dogfight here. Trying very hard not to accidentally use any of our hearts. This is the longest second phase. Isaac is 10 times more dangerous than Blue Baby. You're seeing it right here. With low damage, Isaac he's got free reign to go wherever he wants. And he slides across the room. He follows your keyboard inputs or your controller inputs. He does it all. And that's because we cannot kick him out of this phase until we've done a certain amount of damage to him. And the longer he's in this phase, the more ridiculous his attacks get. So, like I said, we're in for a straight up dogfight here. It's mano y mano. And once we beat Isaac, we teleport to Blue Baby as soon as we can, or just whenever we can. And then we absolutely full send it with Let Me Get Down and just hope that we have enough. We can actually burn him down with the wisps. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We cannot lose a whole lot of HP here. Still have the Hierophant card, which I'm just going to... There's no reason for us to save it. And at least the Sun card, I can at least see if we're close to a Blue Baby. But I think that honestly the smartest thing to do is just teleport. We don't stop TPing until we are in Blue Baby's room. That's the only smart play. Isaac, you have no HP. Thank you. Oh boy. We are set up for a crazy conclusion, Mosh Pit. Click that like button. I don't know how any of you couldn't be enjoying this. Even those of you who are not crawl enjoyers, you've gotta show some love for this because I'm going all out to win this run. mean, it doesn't get any more exciting than this. We can't. Gonna use the sun card. It's not gonna give us any hearts, but we can at least see if we get close to Blue Baby. And then we Giga Send it with Let Me Get Down. Start off with a full charge, fine with that. You don't believe in teleport meta? You should be now. And there we go. All right, we got to drop. First thing you got to do is drop the broken teleporter. Second thing, we just load up Let Me Get Down. And then full send it with what we got. We got number 2. I'm just going to burn. Our whiffs don't take any damage while we have Polar Invincibility active. And we're going to get the dub there. Oh my gosh. What a ridiculous challenge that was. We were absolutely saved by the fact that we got Tainted Bethany and Let Me Get Down. The red candle play was pivotal in that, but ultimately it was teleport meta that got us to the end in a wild finish, which is easily, I think, the hardest challenge that we've done now. Besides the Fragile Ego challenge, but at least we could take passives in that one. This one right here was brutal, y'all. It was difficult. So really quickly before we go to the outro here, of course we got to rate this one. Rate the difficulty. It's a 5 all the way, brother. Absolutely 5-star. I did manage to beat it, however, which I am going to. Can I start from here? I think I need to go to my challenges. And I can mark it from here too. I need to double. Yeah, there we go. Marked run as successfully completed. Thank you for watching, everybody. I mean, if you didn't enjoy that run, then I don't know what else to tell you. But have a happy Sunday. I hope you all had a great weekend. And go watch some football. I need to go lay down now. Whew. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to patrons of mine like Stephen Alexander, Squeegee, and Joker. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of my next episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.